folks, and welcome to another video. Out for a camp tonight. Some people probably know where this is, but we'll try and keep it slightly quiet. Isn't it beautiful? Hey, it's so peaceful, and the sound of the birds, it's wonderful. Just a tiny bit of breeze, which is just enough because it's been a really nice day. So anyway, found a little pitch. Not going to set up just yet, just in case there's some dog walkers or something else, but I'll get set up in a minute, and we'll have something to eat and have a chat and have a nice evening's camp. Okay, I'll bring you back in a minute. Cheers. Oh, by the way, I cut myself the ribbons on the way in. Just look at this for a spectacular evening, folks. It's absolutely stunning down here. Apparently the tide is on its way in, and should be high tide in 2.5 hours, I believe. We will see. So we're now over in the distance where that clump of trees is. Centrally now is Hook Norton, and beyond that is Selsey, and there is the harbour entrance in the distance. I will tell you at a later date about the ill-fated attempt to block it and reclaim all of the land. It didn't end well, and if we pan back round swiftly in that direction there, near those buildings, once was the port, yes, the port of Withering. There is even the remains of a Saxon chapel, which I'll again show you at a later date, in one of the gardens, which was the chapel for the port of Withering. I have to do a video on that at some stage, but I think you'll agree, what a spectacular area, and what a spectacular evening, folks. Well, there we are, folks. That's tonight's setup. Got a chair over there for the moment. The old faithful Lanshan One, 3F UL gear. It's not the greatest pitch in the world, but it's so still. I think there's going to be a touch of rain, but we'll find out. That's fine. I'll go through the sleep system a bit later. But in a moment, I'm going to rustle up something to eat. Tide's coming in. I'll show you. Doesn't muck about. Now for something to eat. Something simple. Hot dogs. Been fancying this. Plus, let's be plain, pretty easy to cook. It's quick. And it will do me fine, and I've left the lighter over there. One day I'll get organised. Until then, bear with me. So, yeah, I had that level, now it's not. Oh, right, yeah. We have warmth. Go away. Right. It won't take long. Oh, got myself some of this Dino's classic American mustard. I was going to get the hot dog snorkers as well, but those other ones are on offer, and as you know, I'm pretty tight. So let's stow as we go. Put the onion stuff in now. And these haven't fared brilliantly on the way down, considering I've only come 2 miles. Oh well, I'm sure it will be all right. Lovely. God, that water is coming in quick. I'll show you again in a minute. Now we've probably got one of these little, yes. And straight into the cash bag with that. Lovely. How fast is this going to come out? Let's not go too crackers. Beautiful. And I have borrowed from a local pub some sachets of tomato ketchup. Yeah. Turn these a bit. Says you should cook them in fresh water, but I don't want to waste water. I'm sure it won't kill me. Well, let's hope not anyway. They smell nice. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to snuff that now. And let them cook in the residual steam. I hope you can hear that all that bird song. I know nothing about birds, nothing whatsoever. I just know that they fly, or some of them do anyway. But this is a bird spot's paradise. Yeah, twitchers from all over the show come in here. Right. That's piping hot, so let's get one of them. Put it in there. Get some 09 on there. Give it a whirl, shall we? Well, I'm going to scupper these, and I'll bring you back in a bit just before the sun sets. Cheers, folks. Good health. Right, let's have a quick look at what we got in here tonight. So, how about this from a blast from the past? That's my old Ajungilak sleeping bag. I think it's the 3 season. It's 25 years old. Don't think the company exists anymore. I think it was overtaken by another company, another Norwegian company, Marmot or something like that. I can't remember. My Unigear, my Trekology pillow, my Highlander mat, and that should be me. Reasonably comfortable in there tonight. Yeah, happy with that. Oh, my book of choice is H.P. Lovecraft, The Haunter of the Dark. Just what you need on a spooky harbour. Some early 19th century horror fiction. Okay. Right. Well, that's me for the night, folks. I'm going to get into the tent. It's getting a bit buggy out here. So I think I'm going to have a read. Probably make a hot chocolate a little bit later on. A wobbly hot chocolate. Help me get to sleep. But before that, I'll just give you one more pan round. Show you what a beautiful evening it is. Well, time for a hot chocolate, I think. Yeah. Sounds like an idea. So, let's guesstimate. That's probably enough. Not sure what happened with my Trangia Burner. At the community camp, it seemed to absolutely race through fuel. I've got the largest size. I'm trying to think how many litres it fits. The Trangia fuel container. I've got the largest size one. I used 3/4 of it. Now, I didn't do a great deal of cooking. It has to be said. But for some reason, I don't know why. Now, today's the complete opposite. I filled the Trangia before I came out, and I warmed those hot dogs up. But I did an experiment before I come out to see, you know, the rate at which the fuel was, you know, going to disappear after it's bloomed properly. Now it seems to be behaving itself. Very strange. What flavour we got? Galaxy. Yeah. Plenty of bird song still. Unbelievable here. Reminds me to a certain extent of camping along the River Thames when we were kids. That was fantastic. We just used to take plastic bags and whatever we could take to make a sort of an ad hoc night shelter. And our sleeping bags that we used for Boys Brigade camp, we used to take them with us. And really that was it. Happy as Larry we all were. Whoever Larry is, I've never really known that. Larry Grayson, he was always quite happy, wasn't he? And folks, as a celebration, not much. I don't like them too wobbly, but as a celebration, a wee drop of rum. Your health, everybody. Yo ho ho. Oh, that smells nice. That is an adult beverage. Right, folks, I'm going to drink that and I'm going to get my head down. Well, I'm going to read a bit more, actually. And if you got this far in the video, thank you for joining me. And thank you very much to all the people that have subscribed. It's been fantastic. I really appreciate it, folks. I really do. Blow me away a little bit, really. I know there's people out there with thousands of subscribers, and I don't know how that must feel. But I think I'd stand a decent chance of getting to 50. And to me, well, that'd be amazing. So I'll tell you what, folks. Thanks for joining me. And good night. And I'll see you in the morning. Cheers. Good morning. That wasn't a fantastic night's sleep again. Oh well. It was a very peaceful evening. Apart from the planes. Good grief. You don't notice it at home, double glazing and etc. Well, it's 5:20 past daft o'clock, and I'm going to get organised and get the kettle on, I think. Coffee sounds good. Right. Let's get to it then. Right. We have a boil up. Lovely. See if I can do it first time. Get in there. Coffee. Bit more water in there. Lovely. Yeah. Of course, in the Navy, when we had our old-fashioned 24-hour ration packs, you'd save your hot chocolate in the evening, because trust me, if you was out on an X-bed or doing training, that last cup of hot chocolate, you just wanted to get into your pit, believe me. So you'd save that for the morning and tip that in with your porridge. And let me tell you, Puss's porridge, excellent. There's the odd spit of rain, you know. They did say that there could be just a touch. There we go. Porridge with a hint of coffee, and coffee with a hint of porridge. Right. I'm going to scupper these. Strike the tent. Have a decent pack up. Check that I haven't left any gash or anything behind. And I'll see you then, because that battery on the GoPro is running out rapidly. Righto folks, I've all packed up. All I've got to do is load the bike up now properly, and I'm off. I've left no trace. Of course, it's been a great camp. There's really not much more I can say. Sorry about that folks. Battery ran out right at the last second, just before I loaded the bike up. So back home now. So basically, thanks for watching. If you like that sort of video, why don't you consider subscribing? Maybe give it a like and share it. And thanks a lot folks, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Bye for now.